will work during the whole lesson together. So I offer you such kind of snowflakes. They will be your marks during the whole lesson. For the right answer, you will get 1 snowflake. Each snowflake costs 2 balls. So at the end of our lesson, we'll count your snowflakes and you will get marks. Understand? Well, thank you very much. At the beginning, I offer you to listen to song, so and to watch video. So look at the project.
Get around town, gentlemen, it's the body scandal, the body comes down. Get around town, gentlemen, it's the body scandal. Go to Shakespeare, you want to go home, you want to come back. Go to Shakespeare, go to Shakespeare.
I think that they said about TV, they said that it's dangerous.
Well, it's your opinion, so any other opinions? How many times have you heard the word get around town? A lot.
A lot.
A lot. So the main idea of the song is getting around town. So all these gentlemen walked around town. So the main idea of the song is getting around town. Well, I have heard in this song a very strange for me word, a jail. As I know, a jail means a prison. But I think that in this song, it is meaning a house, our dwellings where we live, with our TV sets. Yes? Because we spend a lot of time at home and in front of the computers or TV sets. So it is our jails for our own. Understand?
Yes.
Well, and the title of the song of the main idea. So cue means a thing said or done that serves as a signal to an actor or other performer to enter or to begin their speech or performance, make us a suggestion. No. Have you read it?
Yes.
Do you have any letter E? No. Well, you are right. The first one is done by Serena. So it is done by Serena. And the second? Yes, also. Of course. So we are getting around Donetsk today. But I offer you only one street and later you will guess what street it will be. So, our getting around Donetsk. During the lesson, we'll get around one town and make another one, the town of our dreams, or dream town. And of course, repeat and train conditionals 1 and conditionals 2, which you have learned at the previous lesson. Yes? Well, new vocabulary for you. To scuttle. To scuttle means to sink as a ship. So acquaintance, knowledge of a person. Philharmonics, acquaintance. Well, thank you very much. So, as I know, your home task was to repeat the information about different countries and cities. So you have read about what country, what towns and cities?
London.
London, what else?
Kiev.
Kiev.
Lvov.
Lviv. Or Lvov, sorry. Lvov. New York. Seba. And Sevastopol. I ask you to name, in your opinion, the main sites of these towns. For example, what is the main site of New York? How do you think? The one is Big Ben. I think that Paul's Cathedral is the main sightseeing, but the visiting card is, of course, Big Ben. When you see Big Ben, you know that it is London. Well, so here and What is it? It is St. Paul's Cathedral. Yes, the monument to scuttled ships of 1854-1855. There were a lot of ships sunk in the sea, and it became an obstacle for their enemies. So it is, I don't know where, over here. It is in Sevastopol. Well, at the end of the lesson, I'll stick another one side of. Yes, it is the drama theater. The next is an opera and ballet. The opera and ballet. The next, the library of Krupskaya. The next, the theater of cinema named after Shevchenko. So it is the Tsar canon, and the next is the monument to. Okay.
Part 1. Visiting towns depends on your tastes, but you will be surprised by our trip. Is it interesting to stay home on your weekends? Let's catch a glimpse of our town. You will not be disappointed. If you walk along only one street, Artema Street, you will not.
The theatre was formed in Kharkov in 1927, but on the 7th of November 1933, the first season was opening in Donetsk. However, the theatre hasn't kept its own building for many years, and only in 1961 it struck from the house. This building has magnificent columns outside and balcony on the roof. The height of Greek goddess is about 4 meters. She has a palm branch in her hands. This statue was erect only in
1932, but the opening of it happened only in 1941. The building is made in a classical style with moldings inside. This theatre was named after Solovyanenko in 1999. Golden statue we can find in the theatrical square. Its height is about 4 meters.
Well, thank you, okay. Alina. Next, okay.
Turn right across the road and you will see Third Theatre, the theatre of cinema named after Shevchenko, which faces to the Donetsk opera and ballet theatre. Its history has begun since 1939. We don't need
Change the sentence into the right variant. So, and what is the mistake? Where is the mistake? There are 5 theatres in Donetsk. So, Vladislav.
The head of Donetsk is Lenin Square.
Oh, sorry. Lenin Square. Yes, you are right. So the second, you.
There are 5 theatres in Donetsk, it's false, but in Donetsk there are 4 theatres.
Only 4 theatres. So the next, the third. Well, you read.
Is it true?
It is true. Okay, we don't change. So the next, who wants? Lisa, are you ready? Can you?
Yes. The first season of the Donetsk Drama Theatre was in 1933. It is false because...
why it is false? No, it is not false, it is true. And what about the 4th sentence?
It's false.
It is false. So what is the right variant? Well?
It's founded in 1932.
But there is the opening.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. The 4th sentence is true. The opening of the Donetsk Opera and Ballet Theatre was in 1941. It's true. So the next, the last one, you.
The history of the theatre of cinema named after Shevchenko has begun since 1929. It's false.
It is false. What is the right variant?
The history of the theatre of cinema named after Shevchenko has begun since 1939.
1939, yes, you are right. So take the card number 2. Party of building, which we can see now, was begun in 1936. In the same building there was the History Museum. The tank of Franz Grinkiewicz was situated in the yard of the library and museum. Later it was replaced. At the end of our trip we shall visit the park of forged figures, the Tsar cannon, and of course the monument to Artyom. Every year the festival of blacksmith art is held in Donetsk. I'd like to call this park an open-air museum of forged art. The exhibition changes every year. If you go there, you will find something interesting and new. The original of the Tsar cannon is situated in Moscow, in the territory of the Kremlin. It is a present for Donetsk inhabitants. We finish our tour along only one street, at the moment to Artyom, who was the founder. The next original, yes, you are right. The next inhabitants, and the last one founder. Yes, it is founder. So, okay, the first is the library named after Krupskaya.
The History Museum.
The History Museum.
The tank of Franz Grinkiewicz.
Tank of Franz Grinkiewicz. Well,
the Tsar cannon, of course, the monument to Artyom.
So, yes, of course, the Tsar cannon and the monument to Artyom. And what about theaters? Use the first part as well. It is the whole text. So,
Open-air museum of forged art.
there is no an open-air museum. It is my dream. I want to have
Donetsk Drama Theater.
Donetsk Drama Theater, so the Donetsk Opera and Ballet Theater, and the last one is
Donetsk Cinema Theater.
the Donetsk Cinema Theater, named after Shevchenko. Well, so
On Artyoma Street?
all of them are in Artyoma Street.
Near the library named after Konkurс.
Not near, in the same building.
In the same.
In the same building, yes, from this text. What was new for you? So,
I think new information for me was that theater was founded in Kharkov in 1927, but on the 7th of November. And 1933, the first season was opened in Donetsk.
so what theater, sorry, what theater?
Donetsk Drama Theater.
Donetsk Drama Theater was not founded in Donetsk, it was founded in Kharkov. Well, and about this history of an opera and ballet theater. Because they were both of them, they were not their own houses at the beginning, and some years later only they had their houses. Well, it was new for you. Well, thank you. The part of forged figures. I think it is a very beautiful place, and it lives. Every year it changes, because there is the festival of blacksmith art in our town up to the previous year, but every year. So every year you can go there and find something new for you. It is very beautiful, and so I stick it over here. At this moment we have made a new town, in my opinion. I think that, yes, of course. Come here. So make us an excursion around our town, dream town. So stay over here. So we listen to you. Name the site and say one or two sentences about each side. If you know, if you can, if you not, I will help you.
Okay. The first is Big Ben. Oh, okay.
It's our town. We want what we do.
Okay.
We do what we want.
The first is English Street.
Okay. Very unusual name.
On the English Street we can see Big Ben and St. Paul's Cathedral. The second street is American Street. On American Street we can say the state.
We can see the
State of Liberty. Yes. So the next street is Ukrainian Street that consists on three parts. Is Sevastopol, it's Kiev, and it's Donetsk. So in Donetsk we can see park of forged sculpture. In the Sevastopol Street, Sevastopol, we can see
the monument to scuttle the ships.
The monument to scuttle the ships.
It is very difficult to see the monument in the sea.
No, it's a perfect world in which
it faces to the sea.
Yes. And on Kiev we can see the St. Sophia Cathedral.
Okay. What is the most interesting site for you?
I think that most interesting will be St. Paul's Cathedral, Statue of Liberty, and Big Ben, because in these places I was yet.
Okay. Well, begin.
I think that Big Ben is called that because earlier, many years ago, it was a prison, and after it, English government renamed it in Big Ben, and it was only the tower, without prisoners.
Okay. So look through the text again, and I ask you to find sentences with conditionals. They may be conditional 1 or conditional 2. Look through the text. You can underline this sentence in the sheet of paper. In the text. This and this. You can underline. Have you found? No?
One or two sentences?
I don't know how many. Look through the text and say me how many sentences have you found. It's a secret.
Sentences.
You are right, only 2 sentences in the both parts of the text. So,
sentence is if you walk alone on the one street, on Thomas Street, you'll learn a lot. Yes. And the next sentence is on part 2. It's if you go there, you will find something interesting and new.
I completely agree with you. You are right. The next, if you don't leave now, they won't get to the airport in time for their flight. Your choice.
They won't get.
They won't get. You are right. If I were or had been in Brazil, I would go to Rio de Janeiro. What's your choice?
If I had been, yes.
Wrong. It is a mistake. So, if you press the button, the machine will stop or stops working.
Stops.
Stops. Will stop. So if you won or win the lottery, I will travel around the world. Your choice? One or win, not one. Huh? One, not one. One, you are right. And the last one, if she had or would have more time, she would travel more often. If she had, you are right. So now, write down the date. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of December. You can work in pairs or your own alone, how you want. So here is the first condition, here is the second conditional. If you don't remember. Have you finished? Have you finished the first sentence?
Yes.
Let's check. So the first sentence is, if you tell me what the problem is, I'll be able to help. Button.
Button. The machine would stop
Working. Let's check. Pressed and would stop. Yes, you are right. Okay, you can do well.
If I win the lottery, I will travel around the world.
If I win the lottery, I will travel around the world. So check all the rest. Well, if you have a stick,
I would be able to help you.
you're right. So the second. Okay, you.
If they didn't leave now, they wouldn't get to the airport for their flight.
Check. Well, the third. Let's do at daytime or at night.
If I
like, show me at daytime. If you not, show me. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for you. So, two. Be active. Just be active. That's all. Your mark is 8. 2. Sorry, count. What did you mark? Be active. So be active. Be active. So be active. And your 4. So your mark is 8. So I ask you and recommend you to be more active like Kirill and Nikita. You were active at the beginning of the lesson, but then you were relaxed and you will not a lot of flakes. So thank you very much for your job. You get these cards. It is your home task. Understand?
Yes.
Thank you very much for your job. Maybe see you next time. Goodbye. Thanks very much. You may go.